Hi everybody, welcome back to my crafty desk. My name is Sandra, and today we are doing another part of the haul from that giant Spokane trip that I took, or that giant haul that I had on my Spokane trip. And I have so many doilies that I didn't realize I had so many doilies, and so I decided I'm going to go ahead and make another part to this haul video series thingy and show them to you. If you like crochet doilies, this is a video for you. If you're not into them, then you might want to skip this one, but I had to show it. Small disclaimer, I did mix them up with my other doilies that I already had. However, they're beautiful and they're pretty cool, so I'm going to go ahead and show my lot. So to start it off, I'm going to go ahead and show you a couple things that I also found by the side that that didn't make it into the original lace and trims haul. So this right here, I just took the package off. So this right here are these super cute little ruffle plastic panty diaper thingies. I don't know what they're, I don't know. They're so cute though, and they got cute snaps on them. I have no idea if this is vintage. And yes, it'll end up in something, on something, because I'm not going to save it. I don't know what I would ever save it for. But aren't they adorable? And then the box itself is pretty darn cute. So I'm going to put that over onto the side. And I'm going to just move my camera a little bit because I feel like I'm going to be off if my camera, if I don't get you a little closer to me. There we go. Because my hands are like right here working. There we go. Here I found some ribbon that I didn't show. Don't know why. It was why it was where it was at, but that's what happens. And then look at this. Isn't that a gorgeous color? Love that. Here's another trim that's got, you know, some of those rusty colors in there. Love that. This one right here speaks to me for, well, all kinds of stuff, but definitely in my Halloween stuff, because I do love stripes and I do love the black and using that and stuff. But I mean, I'm sure it's going to be gorgeous for other things too. Just think of the cute little bows it's going to make, you know, so cute. And it's got like it's ribbed, I don't know. Here's another piece of trim lace or whatever it is called, but it's gorgeous. That blue is just so pretty. This I had ironed. I don't know if I showed it, but it was like this scrunched up little thing. I was like, oh, I just tossed it to begin with, and then when I was ironing, I thought I should iron those little pieces, and there was so many more, but I have no idea what I did with them. But isn't that pretty? Oh, loving that. I don't even know if I showed that already. Forgive me if you've seen some of this stuff, but this is gorgeous. Oh my gosh, like, there's just so many things. So there's some tears in it there, so that can be cut. But wouldn't this be just so pretty on the journal? Oh, and then flipped up for a pocket. I mean, am I on the camera? I'm so sorry. So we have that one. That I'm going to go ahead and fold back up because that was in a different section. I also have these, which are so adorable. I don't know if she is showing up. I think I should maybe grab something with color to put underneath her, but I don't know that I have anything. This is a little lady, a little girl, or lady. That's a lady watering with a watering can with some flowers. Isn't that so pretty? What did they use these for? Were these just like decorative pieces? I don't even know. They're just so pretty. And then there's this one here. I actually have more of those ones I just showed you, but I don't know where they all are. Isn't that pretty? Just think it's so nice, and just like laying over a color. Like here's a light pink doily. Like, isn't that just so nice? And then adding a little bit more of the cream in there. Oh my gosh, I'm just like, it's so pretty. I'm so self-conscious about saying that. But I can't stop either. Okay. Let's find some new words. There's that one right there that I ironed. I think I may have shown that one when I was actually doing the ironing. So there's this pink linen one right here. I have two of these yellow ones. These may have already been shown. I apologize if you've already seen them. Here's my little tiny ones. Aren't they really adorable? I'm just going to kind of flip through these and hope that I'm on the camera here. I can see, I'm standing up so I can see. This, I just love these. Got a couple of these ones. And there's some colored embroidery. Here's some, is that an eyelet? Is that what the eyelet is? That, right? That is what eyelet is? I think. And there's that one. And then we're gonna get some larger sizes, and there's some staining on there, but that's okay, we don't mind. We work with it, around it, through it, because of it. So those ones, I'm gonna set that stack aside. This one, oh, I just love these. I love these little tiny pieces on the side. And they're so cute, like to even use with it, like a little overhang on a piece of paper or a book cover, and then even taken off and using in other areas on the journal itself. So pretty. Yep, there's that word. I'm not gonna stop. I'll just call it. Isn't that gorgeous? That must be a piece I've already cut into. That's what it looks like. And then here's some other ones. So lots of different layers of texture. So this is a little bit more lighter weight, and then you have the linen, and then these are a little bit more heavier weight. I think it might be the same type of thread. Maybe it's just because they're thicker. But those are gorgeous. And I love that they're used. Like, I don't always want them to be stained up, but I can definitely work it. But I also love that they're stained because I know that somebody loved it. Like, for it to be that stained, somebody really loved that. Was it a gift? Was it did they make it for themselves? You know, I don't know. There's just, you know, there's a story with it. It's crazy. This is pretty cool too. I really like this stuff. It's nice. It's heavy duty. I feel like it's just so good to make, well, with anything, but like it's good weight for tags and things like that. And then there's that one. All right, so I'm gonna stick this stack out of the way over here, and then we're just gonna I'm gonna go ahead and just move that aside, and we're just gonna lay them down, and then you can see them, I think, well, on the camera here. So, because there's a ton. So I'm going to be, eventually here, I'm going to be working on putting some packs together with doilies. I'm going to do lace packs, doily packs, fabric packs, combo packs, and maybe just combo packs. I don't really know. They're going to be full pieces, I think, maybe, or parts and pieces, because there are some full pieces. Some will have stains, some won't. Some will be vintage and some won't, because I don't know the difference. But I'm going to be putting some things like that together. But I want to know before I go to all the work of putting packs together and getting that ready to sell, if anyone's even interested in purchasing that, I would like to know, you know, I mean, I would even sell it even if there was just a couple people, but I kind of want to have an idea of how much work I need to put forth to prepare some things, if that makes sense. I do not have an Etsy. I'm not going to do Etsy. I decided I don't really like their terms. I don't like the way they showcase their artists. I just don't. I don't like that you can't find somebody if you misspell one little thing wrong. However, if you put the misspelling thing in there, it brings up a bunch of other people. Why is that? Sorry, I'm going on a little rampage of Etsy. I just don't like that. I think it's not fair to the people that pay their dues into Etsy. I will always still shop with Etsy because there's a lot of wonderful artists on there and I love their stuff and I want to support their livelihood as well as their art and generosity and creativity. But for myself, I don't want that struggle. So I'm going to sell some stuff, but looks like this was a sleeve, a collar or something. But whatever it was really cute. I think this has to leave the doily section, though. This goes into the trims. So with that being said, I'm going to sell things, but I have a PayPal. That's what I'm gonna use. I've done home-based businesses before, and I've done very well using PayPal, and I like it. It's good. Shipping, I will be going to the post office. I used to do shipping from home, but I don't want to get into all of that again. I think I'm gonna, for now anyways, I'm just gonna go to the post office. It gets me out of the house before shipping from home worked better for me because I worked full time outside of the house. So the last thing I wanted to do was try to race to the post office. But now it's like a treat to go into town, to go do some little shopping around and check things out. So I will do PayPal, and I don't have a website at this moment in time. So what I was thinking is I can do my scrap packs. Ooh, that's like a more applique type. That's cool. Ooh, I love it. That's gonna go up there. Sorry, sidetrack. I can do some scrap packs, and we can do a couple of different things. I don't know if I can do a YouTube live yet. I can always check into that. I know there's certain things you can and can't do. Look at that. As your channel grows, they give you more things that you can do. So and we are growing, so that's really good. So if I can't do the YouTube lives now, I mean, I think that's something that I may be able to do soon. But I know I can do Facebook lives. I don't know how many people still do Facebook or go on Facebook or trust Facebook, but I don't want to sell through Facebook. Like I said, I'm going to do it as through PayPal, because PayPal you can choose, you can get your invoice thing through there. There's options on that, and I like it, and I can still do shipping with insurance at the post office, and I think PayPal also offers something like that. Eventually, if I feel like I'm doing well enough, gathering things, because I love to shop and I love to gather. So if I feel like if I'm doing well enough doing that, and people are really interested in buying stuff at a really good price, because I do like to shop, but I like a good deal. I will not be letting my husband pay $10 for things. He's not allowed to dicker. Only I am. So, but if you like to get really pretty cool things that you don't normally have in your area, or you don't like shopping, or or for whatever reason, and you like what I'm picking up, you like my prices, and I'm doing well enough, I will do a website. That does take a little bit of effort and work also, but it's something that I have a little bit more control of. So when I'm showing things, whether it's on YouTube or whether it's on Facebook or wherever I go, if I do an event or anything, then I'm literally showing what I have to offer, what I make, and I'm driving those sales no matter what. If I'm selling, I'm driving the sales myself. I'm driving them on every platform, whether it's a physical platform or a virtual platform. I'm driving them myself anyway, so I feel like I would be more confident to drive them to what I've created and what I have available, and not to get lost in the shuffle just because somebody couldn't spell my last name correctly, which happens all the time. And I hope one day Etsy changes some of those things. I just think it's kind of crazy to do that to people. I just don't understand. I don't understand, but it's not for me to understand. I gotta go through this a little bit quicker. So I'm gonna move this stack now. This is so nice. I really love these things. So just let me know if you're interested. Do you want to see some packs? Do you want to purchase some things? Obviously, I'm not gonna be, well, not obviously, I guess you don't know this, but for me, obviously, I'm not gonna be charging, I don't want the moon and the stars. I just want a piece of the sun. That sunshine, happiness. I want to be able to, my goal is to continue to shop and find things, because that's so fun. I like to do that, but I like to also have a variety for myself to play with. So that costs money. So I need to make enough money to pay for my addiction of shopping, gathering, and creating. I'm not necessarily planning on doing this to make a living. We are working towards our retirement in other ways, but I do need to be able, I'm going to put that someplace else. Isn't that gorgeous? I do need to be able to finance my crafting addiction and shopping for craft addiction. So let me know, because I'd be more than happy to do that, and I could put together lots of fun things. I want to say, I don't think that I'll be doing, at least not anytime soon, specific like, I only want this, you know, can you please look for that? I don't think I'm going to do that. That may be something that can come up. Ooh, see, this is something I already cut up. It was already in my stash. Aren't those cute in those little squares? I love that. It's too much pressure for me. I mean, I know we put the pressure on ourselves, but trust me, I will do that to myself, and my shopping will not be fun, and neither will my stuff. So, but I guess for that, I would say that if you see packs that I like, I mean, I feel like I'm going to be conscientious of how I'm putting them together. So if there's something in there that you know that you just don't like, or it's not your cup of tea, but everything else is, then I feel like, you know, you're still winning on getting that pack, because you can just pass it on to somebody else or sell it to somebody else. Spider web. Oh my gosh. Okay, that's Halloween. I still haven't even figured out what I'm doing for the kids for Halloween. I better get on the ball. Anyways, so there's just a lot of this. Oh my gosh, look at that one. So cool. I just love that. See, there's just too much, and I have so much in here that I literally am lost when I'm looking for stuff, because I don't even know where I'm looking. What am I looking for? I think, oh, I think I've seen this somewhere, but I have no idea where I put it, because even though I have a pretty large craft room, there's only so much space, you know? And then so what happens is this stuff gets stuffed in boxes. I try not to do boxes, but I run out of my clear totes, but they just get stuffed in those totes. I guess the only thing I would do, I guess if somebody wanted, is I'd be more than happy to coffee dye and avocado dye for people. I know that is something that not everybody either feels confident to do, or they just don't want to deal with all that mess. And that's fine. You know, everybody lives to do different things. I super enjoy doing coffee dyeing and avocado dyeing, so I wouldn't mind doing that. And we can, if I have enough people that want me to do that, maybe we can go through and pick out a few things that we're going to coffee dye. And then I can just make some packs like that, coffee dye, avocado dye. I do have some RIT dyes that I've picked up to try, but I haven't really messed with those yet. I feel like that's definitely something I'm going to do outside. I mean, it's one thing cleaning up coffee and avocado dye everywhere in my house, but I don't think I want to. I'm pretty sure my husband would not be happy with me if I did the other one. Isn't that pretty? I hope this is all showing up on camera. I'm kind of going through it fast because there's so much. Like, so much. I'm looking at the clock. I'm like, this is going to be one long video. So I think I'm going to have to do 2 takes on this. So if you do love it, to look at all these doilies, this is all I'm going through right now are my creams and my whites, my very neutral colors. That's all I'm going through right now. Some of them may pop up in the other one as well, but the other one has lots of different things like colors and fun rosettes and just a lot of different, a bigger variety. Well, I guess there's going to be some creams. I really don't know I can get through all this. So pretty. And I like, even if it's heavier, like it's just like, we just need pieces of it, right? Or that's like the perfect shape for a cover. I'm also, while I'm doing this, I'm looking for something to go on a book right now. On a specific book that I'm working with. Man, gosh dang it. Look at that. See, and then they're just going to all go back in this tote, and I'm going to forget everybody. So sorry, my little fluffy friends. I really do feel like my stuff is my friends. I intermingle with this stuff more than I do anybody, any person. So more of that. So there's some cool pieces. And I think some of the pieces that are like really cool, like if I do those scrap packs like these, what I'll do is I'll just cut like pieces, you know, just really share the wealth on that. When there's not a lot of it, we just need to share it. There's nothing wrong with sharing. Look at those nice squares ready to be chopped up. Lovely, so nice. So I started to look up things that were like vintage to see like how can I tell. It's hard. It's a lot of work. It's another full-time job. I don't want to do it. I really don't. So oh my gosh, look at that! Look at all those fun knots. So I'm not gonna do it. I'm just gonna make the packs, and you might just get a really good deal. I don't know. Maybe you won't. Maybe you won't. Maybe there's nothing real, actual vintage or old, you know, antique in here. I don't know. I feel like there's probably going to be something in here just because of the estate sales, but you never know. Yeah, I spent like a half a day. I went online to look, and I thought maybe I should look at a couple of things so I can kind of understand how to price things. Make sure that I'm, you know, I don't want, mainly it's not just pricing. What it really was is that I don't want to call something vintage if it's not vintage. But I feel like we say vintage all the time because we're aging it. So just know, I have no idea. I have absolutely no idea if it's vintage. Maybe I should start saying could be vintage. We don't know. That's a lot of words all the time to say. But if it was your first time ever watching my video and you're like, that lady, she just called that vintage, and I know doggone well a machine made that. Oh, look at that. That's cool. Oh, I like that. Kind of curled around the edges, but that's kind of, look at, I just love that. Anyhow, I don't want to make anybody mad. So I don't mind making people laugh. I don't want to make them mad. All right, there we go. Ooh, could be vintage. We don't know. It's beautiful. That's all I really care about. It's really pretty. You know, sometimes I like real full, sometimes I like real dainty. Just really depends. Depends on the mood, depends on the book. The book's really dictated. I might have one thing in idea for my book, and then as I start making it, it just kind of takes on a life of its own, which I'm very grateful for. That's cute. That must have been already cut off of something, I think, maybe. So I mean, there's just a few more pieces in this bucket, and I feel like, okay, I don't know. I thought I had another cream bucket here, but maybe that's a good thing. So it looks like I'm getting to the end of this. I did show those ones, right? I think if they're folded in half, yeah, that was my sign that I did it. Okay. I think we're just about at the end here of the creamy ones, of the bulk of it anyhow. I really think that I have another thing of creamy ones somewhere, and I don't remember where. However, there's a good chance I already gave it a lot away. I've given so much away, so there's a good chance that's already happened too. So you just let me know what you think, and I'd be more than happy to put some packs together and get that going. It will definitely be a little while. I can't do that like right away. I have so many things happening at one time right now that I just can't think straight. Sometimes if I get a little overwhelmed and overloaded, I just kind of shut down and I pack everything away and I put it away, and then I forget about it to clear my brain, like a reset, until I come upon it again months or a year later, and then I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot all about that. So it's not going to happen like right now for big things, but I wouldn't mind doing that. Let me know what you think. Buying it, and also for live sales, should we do that? I would really appreciate your feedback on that. And we will do another video for the haul and showing of the rest of the doilies, because there's a lot. I'm going to tip my camera, be prepared. I'm going to just kind of show you. There's all of that still, and those are full, and there's something underneath them. So here we go. Thanks for hanging out with me. I hope you had as much fun as I did, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye, friends.